And this is the way I bought it, just like that. And then I built this cage that goes around the pitcher. And then my crown molding will basically nail to that. And then I'll show you over here underneath what it looks like. And I use the same type of a molding here on the bottom. Well, it's a flat molding, but it's that Naughty Alder. Okay, so I put that on there so it matches. This side you actually see from the our staircase. So I'll show you a picture when I have it actually put in the house, but it's a good little fun little project. And I've been having a lot of fun with my new little saw. Got a little Delta chop saw there, and then a little Craftsman 10-inch saw. Not really high-end stuff, but was able to make all these picture frames, and I got so fired up about that that I decided to build this. And I'm going to build one that I'm doing for my wife. My first original frame that I built, I did out of 2x4s. So I'm going to build this out of a pine backing, and then I'm going to do the same crown molding on that one as well. So anyway, just wanted to kind of give you guys something different. We're going to be starting on the van here in a little bit, so let's give you kind of an idea of what we're doing while we're getting ready for the van. All right, today's project, we are going to be working on some wood on this frame. We're going to be doing some wood engraving with the Dremel. So let me take you over here and I'll show you what we're going to be doing. Basically what we designed, we got a logo off the internet that says eSwap. We kind of redesigned it in Photoshop. If you look here, there's no dash. There's got this other writing on here. We redesigned the logo. We put a dash in there. We also put a tribute to our ward, and we kind of twisted the logo. If you can see here how it's positioned this way, and this one we've kind of rotated it. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to do some wood etching. This is kind of a couple that I've already done. I'm just trying to get a good feel for how we're going to do it with the stain. What we're going to actually do is paint it like this. So we're going to do the wood etching so that we have a good looking, layout, and then we're going to come in with some paint with a fine point needle. I'm just going to use some water-based paint. I'm going to come in a fine point needle so it'll actually look like at the end that it's burned. So anyway, just wanted to kind of show you some of the tools we're going to need. This is it, just a Dremel. That's all we're going to use. I've got a really fine point needle there, and to cut it out. So I'm going to put you over here on the tripod and show you. Alright, I'm just going to fast forward through this clip, but I'm just going to kind of show you what it's going to take to do this. It'll probably take me about 15-20 minutes to cut this out. Make sure you have your hand positioned real nice and solid. I'm bracing myself on my knees so that I have complete control over this. And if you don't have a real steady hand, don't try doing this. But we're going to just start with one line. We're going to go straight down. And go over. All we're trying to do is just do a little etch. We don't want to get real crazy, because once we take off the paper, then we can go over it a little bit easier because we can see actually where we're cutting. But all we're trying to do right now is just go right over the ink. Alright, my next step is I just have a black pen, fine point pen, and I'm just going to draw inside of here. Only reason so that I know where I need to paint. This is just kind of like, a rough sketch. So I know where the paint needs to go into. And it kind of smooths out the hole, the little crater that I've been making. Kind of gets all the little dirt and debris out of there. Okay. And even with this, you need to be real slow. Make sure you don't get too carried away because you don't want to draw on the wood. I'm only drawing where I want paint. Okay. And it's still pretty rough, but it'll give me a good indication of where I need to put my black paint. And another thing that it does, like I just said, it helps clear out the slags of wood that are inside this little crevice, so that when I start putting paint in, it's a smooth finish on the paint. Okay. All right, now that I hit it with the black point pen, what I want to do is I got a little 220 grit, and I'm just going to go over it real lightly. And this just knocks down the edges. Whatever might have just kind of came out of that, I just want to kind of knock it down. And it'll help kind of clean it up too. So anyway, that's what we've got so far. But like I said, we're not done yet. Got my little natural oak stain, and I'm just going to stain over the top of it. Just this little section right here. And if you can see, it actually really brings out that color. Just one thin coat. I'm just going to kind of wipe it clean a little. Alright, so there we have it. I put a little bit of paint in there, and I think I'm going to leave it like this. I like it just like that. We're going to put a clear coat over the top, and that's what we got. So it's pretty similar. I was thinking I was going to paint this red, but I think I want the subtleness because there's a knot here and a knot here, and that just kind of, it's just enough with the grain in there that I think I'm just going to leave it like it is. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the video on how to carve wood, and please rate, subscribe, and comment, and we'll see you on the next video.